Hey, Steelers Nation. Welcome to another episode of Steelers Realm Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, JT. We got a great show for you tonight as we go into week 4, heading to Ireland to take on the Vikings. But we'll talk about where and when you can watch and listen, etc., when it is, some player movements as we prepare for the game. Also, TA will have his participation report. So with the birds in the background, and then we'll get down to our key matchups, talk about our final thoughts and predictions as we go into the game. So, cracking cold iron, pull up a chair, put the headphones on, and we'll see you in just a second.
Welcome to the Steelers Realm Podcast. And now, here are the boys of Steelers Realm.
Thank you, Andy Hart from Cat Country Radio. Always the golden voice there, introducing us. Speaking of introductions, welcome my man, the famous TA and the hijacker, aka the producer in the house, to talk some Steelers with yins again.
Yep. Guess where we are this week?
Yin's ready for some international play.
Always ready for some play, especially international type.
Wee.
Yeah, look you there. Hey, Larry, what's up, man?
TA, I better see you doing the Irish jig tonight.
Well, it would be a Steelers Realm podcast without a little music being behind. And by the way, hey, a little plug to some Celtic music friends of ours, the Sid, providing us the intro music by permission. Thank you, guys. Check them out. It's an interesting band. They're actually Italian, but they have a Celtic sound to them with the bagpipes. Every song has bagpipes in it. Check them out. SIDH, the Sid. So yeah, we're going to Ireland. T8 has an interesting take on it. They're on their way there now, as we speak, in the air, over the pond.
Yes, they are. They should be somewhere about between here and there.
Now that nailed it right there.
Absolutely, because I can pinpoint that later, but not today.
All right. Well, let's talk about that a little bit. Also wanting to get into some other things on how this team, prepared going into this trip, how it made a difference, and the intricacies of there. Also, the connection, if we have anything on that, the connection to Ireland. And why it's just such a big deal for Steeler fans and the Rooneys, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, man, Sunday morning. So you better get some sleep Saturday night. Don't stay up late watching that Penn State game.
I can just pull an all-nighter. No biggie.
Might be doing that. But 9:30 a.m. Kickoff time out of Croke Park, Dublin, Ireland. And that's going to be on the NFL Network. And I thought I saw it locally on CBS in the Pittsburgh viewing area. Am I correct there?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyhow,
national game anyway.
Joe Davis, Greg Olson. Interesting. We haven't seen these guys for a while. Pam Oliver and Jamie Erdahl on the call. So, I mean, to set it up, we're coming off a win against the Patriots, albeit not a very pretty one. But it seems like there were some improvements. Vikings 2-1, coming off an ass whooping against the defenseless
Bengals for us.
Yeah, against the defenseless Bengals. And did you also catch the Monday night game too? That was fun watching.
Ooh, yeah.
How about it, TA?
Oh, absolutely. That was a great game on Monday night.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, those Lions look really, really good.
And the
Ravens look very vulnerable.
They do. They look very beatable.
I'd like to thank Henry for fumbling again.
Yeah, hey, that's 3 games in a row. 3
Great.
games in a row he's had the fumbleitis. So I wonder if TJ's making little check marks on his fumbleitis players list. I had to throw that in there. I saw that clip get reposted again, by the way, where he talked about that. But anyhow, yeah. So all-time 10-8 Steelers are in favor of the Vikings, but in the postseason we're 1-0, and the Vikings given a 1.5 in this one. So it looks like the odds makers don't want to go too far out on a limb here with the over-under 41.5.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Almost
another low-scoring game it's looking like.
Yeah, so they think. I don't know. But they were gonna. You think they were going to say that against when they played the Bengals?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They did too, but that one ended up being.
Would you have thought the Steelers and the Jets score would have been what they? I think the one team exclusively had the over in that game. But anyhow, I regress.
If I was a bet man, JT, I would take the over on this game. You want to know why? A couple little fun facts, all right?
Okay. All right. Well,
first and foremost, this is an international game. What do we want to do to bring the Europeans on board? The NFL is hoping for a high-scoring game. This is going to be tough on our defense because they're going to be flagged for everything and anything, especially looking cross-eyed at the offensive player just to make sure there's points on the board. To give you another idea, that, this is the second NFL game being played at Croke Park. The first game, what the score was?
No.
30-17. You know who played that game?
Who?
Steelers and Vikings.
Steelers and the Bears.
Oh, the Bears.
It was a preseason game in 1997. Now, Dan Rooney wanted it in 2013, buddy. But instead, they sent us to England, where, again, we lost to the Vikings 34-27. My point being is this is going to be a score fest.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, we might see a lot of points if Rodgers can actually show up and throw 4 touchdowns. I'm hoping he can do that. Yep.
I don't think we have to worry about that.
Okay, good. Yeah, looking forward to it. The game. Always exciting to be in Ireland. I mean, you talked about Rooney and his roots there. I mean, what's there to say? Like, the family connections he's got there. I mean, I'm sure, TA, you know them, right?
Actually, I do know a little bit about him, actually. Okay. But we'll save that for another show. JT, on with football.
All right, let's get on with it. Producer, what do you got for player movements? Any news? Let's talk about the travel thing real quick.
Sure.
But any other player movements as we prepare for the roster for this game? Any new signings? Anything?
Not really. Nothing this week.
Do we know if our newest signed players are traveling with the team?
Oh, they are. Let's see. They are traveling, but
Peppers.
We'll see though, because Tomlin doesn't like to play these guys right away usually. So
yeah, that's true. And the big thumper. What do you think? I don't know. All right. Well, let's move on to TA. What do you got for a participation report? Hold on. Let's cue up your theme music.
We're getting theme music. I got theme music.
Absolutely.
Theme music.
You need it.
There, how about that?
Tom Sawyer, he's a mean man. Going to Ireland, gonna play the Vikings band. Do. Oh, that's not what we're doing? All right, the participation award. I'll tell you what, they're talking about JPJ and Elliott playing in this game, JT. Yeah. I'm not quite sure if they're going to get the amount of snaps that everybody thinks they're going to get, but I do kind of expect them to see the field. Now, the one person who I don't see hitting the field is Highsmith. His ankle ain't going to do it, which means that's going to put a little extra on both Herbig and old Jack Sawyer. Now, also, we've got on the Viking side, we probably will not see J.J. McCarthy. He is probably out with an ankle, which means we're going to see Carson Wentz. Now, they're also starting guard, Donovan Jackson. He's got a wrist issue. They're starting center, Ryan Kelly, concussion, and starting tackle with Justin Schooley, concussion. Now, they did clear protocol, and they did practice fully. And they are expected to play. But I just find it hard to believe that 3 of their starting offensive linemen are dinged up. Those are the biggest ones to watch out for in the injury report, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know. We could certainly use some help on the defensive line side of the ball for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, try that thing we did before, TA. Your microphone was doing that same thing again. It was crackling. I don't know if that was
cracking up on us again.
Oh, it's cracking up.
What's going on?
It cracked us up, man.
Cracking
So, all right. So, Elliot, what do you think his chances of playing are? I mean, they showed clips of them out in the field working today, along with JPJ. So he'll be right back.
I mean, it sounded like he's going to play. I mean, based on everything we've heard, he was, basically coming back and he's practicing all week. So it sounds like he'll be ready to go.
Elliot, you think?
Yeah.
What do you think, TA?
He's probably going to play, but I don't expect him to play a lot. I mean, I expect him to do about the same thing they did with Derek Harmon. They're going to ease him back into the role. He's going to have 2 snaps, but that's going to be about it.
That makes sense. I mean,
I'm fine with that because Gerald Peppers actually was filling in. He actually looked pretty damn good. So if they want to ease him in, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Well, that sounds good. Well, let's dive into, since we started talking about the defense and the Vikings O-line.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, they got Kelly out, and he's actually going to play now. Cleared concussion protocol.
Okay.
Yep. And then let's see. So in terms of their O-line, their O-line's actually pretty damn good. So it's going to be a fun matchup. If TJ can go beat their tackles, we'll see that. He's going to have to because he's got Carson Wentz, who loves to scramble, loves to hang on to the ball for like 5 minutes. So maybe TJ can get another 2-sack game this week. I would love to see that,
Okay. Well, with their 2 of their guys being dinged up, is that going to bode well in our favor?
Oh yeah, their guard. That's what I meant. Their guard, Donovan Jackson. That's who's out.
Okay.
So maybe Cam Hayward can take advantage of that matchup.
So, looking at their rushing attack, I mean, do we have a lot to be concerned about with here? Is this a decent rushing attack? I mean, not knowing much from the Vikings.
Well, normally they have Aaron Jones, but he's out with the hamstring still. But they got Jordan Mason, who's actually a pretty good running back. I mean, he looked good with the 49ers last year, and then he went over to the Vikings. And he's a guy with a lot of power you got to watch out for, especially for our run game. It was good last week, but our run defense was good last week, but it struggled the first 2 weeks. So was that a fluke last week, or is our run defense actually good? We'll have to see.
It was better. It was better.
That has to continue, though, because
they have to
run the ball. It's going to be a long game.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm not sure our run defense has been that great.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. Was week 3 a fluke?
Better.
I didn't think week 3 was that great. I'm thinking we're looking like a sieve draining a bunch of wet noodles.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going up against the Vikings?
Mm-hmm.
Man. Yeah, we got our work cut out for her. Let's just sum that one up as we got our work cut off for us again. There's no easy games in this NFL. Let's face it, especially when you're Steelers and they think, oh, on paper this one's a wash. But we're still finding out what our team is really, to think about it.
Right, and here's another thing. Do you guys realize that our opponents so far this year have racked up 417 more yards than what we have been able to produce?
That's a whole game's worth of yardage.
That is a whole game's worth of yardage. Exactly right. You look what Minnesota did last week to Cincinnati. Now, granted, Cincinnati didn't have Joe Burrow, and they're floundering without Joe. But they made them look silly. They have that opportunity to make us look silly.
They might. Well, that was more so the Vikings defense stopped them. They got like a crap load of turnovers as well. So like they took advantage. They capitalized on mistakes of the Bengals, which if our offense makes some mistakes, they will capitalize on them.
Well, the only thing we got going for us right now is our turnover rate, and scoring upon our turnover rate leads the NFL for the last couple of years. We're going to have to continue that in England.
Right. And we're going to be facing Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. A couple of the better
those
receivers.
Are some tough matchups.
His name was hooked to the Steelers for a while he was up in the air. It's like every good receiver in the world has been hooked to the Steelers at some point in time. I mean, the Tyreek Hill is still seeing that rumor floating around there. But anyhow, that's not going to happen. There's still litigation pending on that dude too, right?
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I mean, there's some stuff going off field that
there's a point where Steelers say, I'm going to pass on that one. That's probably one.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch a 10-foot pole.
I'm with TA. Why don't we just utilize who we got here? We got a lot of talent here. Why don't we just utilize it? Are our guys, Jalen Ramsey and whoever else is on the other side, going to be able to handle these guys, or you think they got the work cut out for them too, man?
Look, I think we have a secondary to match up against the wide receivers. I don't look at Addison being too much of a influence in this game. If anything, he's going to be more of a decoy at this point in time, which is what we have to really, really, really be careful of. You know what I'm saying? But let's make no mistake, they still got an Adam Thielen. And Adam Thielen coming out of the slot is a sneaky little veteran wide receiver. That's going to put our middle linebackers on call. I mean, right then and there to make sure Adam doesn't get anywhere. And don't forget about Jalen Naylor. He's not been having a good season, or has been having a good season. TJ Hawkinson, now on the other hand, has not found any kind of chemistry with JJ McCarthy. But with him out, look for Carson Wentz to go to his tight end. So our middle linebacker is going to play a huge key in this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this week you might see more Peyton Wilson, our coverage linebackers, because they got a pretty good tight end in TJ Hawkinson. You need guys out there to cover him. Last week, Hunter Henry torched us, so we need to prevent that from happening this week. And for Justin Jefferson, you just need to double team him the whole game. I mean, that's all you got to do. He is the best wide receiver in the NFL. So,
I think they got to plug Holcomb in there too whenever it's running plays.
Oh yeah.
We got to get him back in the action.
Get him going. He's been looking good.
Yeah.
Look, they did that last week, and let's face it, Holcomb got more snaps last week than what Peyton Wilson did.
Yeah, and rightly so, in my mind.
But from I was thinking.
My thoughts on Wilson has dimmed the last couple weeks. By the way, hey, DJ, shout out to you. Let's get one for the ambassador, Dan. And Andre, shout out to you, my man, too. Let's win one for the Rooneys. There's definitely some connections. In addition to Dan being the ambassador to Ireland, there's some other connections. The Rooneys, some of the family actually had moved from Ireland to the States. So I saw some people say, well, none of the Rooney owners lived in Ireland. I'm like, no, but they got roots there, man.
Mm-hmm.
So anyhow.
Well, Hijacker producer brought this up earlier, and I wasn't going to go into it, but Dan Rooney's been an integral part going clear back to the 70s in the things that he's done for Ireland and to control the peace between the IRA and the Republic. So, I mean, this is a very emotional game for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's not make light of that. This is a huge win if the Steelers can go in there and take this victory from a team which, by the way, I mean, there's been some famous Vikings played this. They're 8-0. I mean, Eric the Red, Leif Erikson, Born Ironside, Ragnar Lothbrok. I'm sorry, those are the wrong Vikings, but they're still 8-0 in international play, JT. We have not won one.
Wow.
Do you realize that? And we're going home.
If you want to tee off of what you said, if you want to go back and hear some history about Dan Rooney and his influences, go back and listen to our interview with Jim Rooney. That's right, the Jim Rooney. And he goes into detail of some of the history, and especially get his book, because there's a lot of detail in that too. So, but yeah, go back and queue up our old episode with Jim Rooney. And he talks about the connections there too. All right, well, what do you think? Is it time to flip it to the other side here?
Oh, we can flip it any way you want to flip it.
Flip it. Let's flip it. Yeah, Steelers O-line.
Oh God, we're gonna get killed in that matchup.
Well, you know who's back? Former Steeler, the Gravedigger.
Oh, Hargrave. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Should never let that dude go, man.
I'm scared now. All these former Steelers keep torching us every week. They explained last week. Now I'm scared Hargrave's gonna have 2 sacks against us.
Well, we're gonna have to have some offense. We're gonna have to control the clock more and better than we have. We got to be able to be effective on the running game, is my thoughts. I mean, can we do that? Can we give Rodgers time to throw against this Vikings D?
I mean, we'll have to see. The Vikings love to bring a lot of blitzes, so we're going to have Rodgers get the ball out of his hands very quickly and also take advantage of the run game, because our offense has been one-dimensional the first 3 weeks, and that's just been hard to live in, like you said.
Well, and he's had to have gotten rid of the ball quickly, as seen by last, our post-game review of his spray chart too. Mostly everything out here, short and out here, just to get rid of it quickly. Still blaming himself for blah blah blah, but we got some weapons there. Metcalf, Warren.
Well,
I mean, I was watching. What was the Seahawks game? They would do quick slants all game because TJ was coming. I mean, that's what we got to do to get in Calvin's hands and whoever's hands.
Well, I saw them moving him around last week a little bit. I hope that continues. Going to have to.
So
I saw him dropping into coverage a couple times.
So here's something, man. Are you guys ready for this? The Steelers average 4.6 yards per play. All right. Believe it or not, they are ahead of only 6 other offenses.
I believe it.
Now, the Vikings only allow 4.6 yards per play. We're right there in the wheelhouse, baby. We should be able to nickel and dime it all the way down the field like we've been doing for the last 3 games.
Oh, Max. We'll max
Let's go,
them out.
baby.
Yeah, I like DJ's quote. Got to get our head out of our asses on both sides of the ball. That pretty much sums up the episode. So,
absolutely, it does.
Can the Steelers get their heads out of their own asses? Stay tuned.
We'll find out.
All right. So, how's their secondary look? What do you think? Is Aaron going to have some success in the air? Last week we thought he would have his best game yet, and turns out.
So you got 2 guys on this team going to Europe who recently have bad taste in their mouth, who have never won an international game, and Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf. Both of them have recently lost in international play. If anybody wants to win an international play, being that this is his last year, it's Aaron Rodgers. So Aaron Rodgers is going to have to play stellar to pull out a victory in Ireland and tip a pint of Guinness to the crowd in victory.
Did anybody catch the clip? It was a 2-screen clip that as they were asking Aaron Rodgers, and he was saying he's going to drink some Guinness, and there was Tomlin in the background watching the interview. He was like smiling ear to ear. I thought it was funny. There wasn't any. He was like, "Yeah, that's my boy. Yeah, that's my boy, man."
So to relay off of that, let me ask you a question, JT. In all honesty, do you Do you think the Steelers have sandbagged up into this point, knowing how important this game is, not to tip their hand to Minnesota to have the edge going into this game?
No.
No, you don't think we're that good. You don't think we're that smart?
No way in hell are we that good. I like the way you think, though.
Hey, look, I was trying to look at this very optimistically.
What?
Larry needs a hat. There's a shocker. That's Roger's favorite beer, DJ. You know what my favorite beer is? Free and free light. Free and free light.
Free and free light.
The best.
That's right.
Well, I'll tell you what we can't do when they have the ball is we can't let Hawkinson do the same thing that Hunter did to us. Mm-hmm. We have to watch the tight end. We have to screw up the middle. And the other thing we have to do, we have to get out running the ball. And I don't care if it's Gainwell. I don't care if it's Warren. I don't want to even have that argument. Just get the holes opened up against this defense.
What about getting Caleb going?
Nah. Here's the thing we haven't talked about. Because who are we going up against as far as the defense coordinator?
Ooh, old Flores.
Oh, yeah. Somebody we should never yeah.
Right. He should be our defense coordinator right now, and we should have sent that other guy packing down the road.
I wish.
Well,
that's it. Everybody got quiet on that one. I didn't mean to bring the show to a halt, guys.
No.
No.
We're just scared we're going to face Flores. We're scared he's going to kill us next week. So,
well, we can't be the one-dimensional, or it's game over. Mm-hmm. If we just have to throw, it's game over.
And here's one more thing I want to throw out there. All right. Is this the week finally we get to see Arthur Smith's magical, mystical tight end offense? We've got 4 great tight ends, 5 really, that have been underproducers thus this far. Is this the week that we see Jonal Smith have a wonderful week? How about Freiermuth? How many times have we heard Muth fired in the background?
Very little. Very little.
I better be able to hear that from all the way from here, from Ireland.
Yeah, what better than to hear 80,000, if not over 100,000, because we haven't even seen if this is sold out, and we already know the stadium can hold 100,000. Can you imagine 100,000?
Yeah, that'd be great.
I would love to see the decibel chart. You know how, you guys ever watch NASCAR when all of a sudden they get real quiet and they show them revving going down the straightaway and they show the whole meter go. I want to see that meter for Muth in Ireland.
Yeah. Yep. Just need to get them the ball a lot and often, especially in the red zone. That's where the tight ends shine, especially.
I'm looking at some of these. I'm looking at some of these stats here, and it's not even on here. This is right off Steelers.com. Yeah. Jonnu Smith, 12 receptions, 65 yards, 1 TD. Other tight ends, Pat Freiermuth, 7 receptions, 65 yards. The longest being 20, no TDs.
Let me guess, he's got all of them as well.
Oh wait, here we go. Okay. What's Skoranek listed as? A receiver or tight end?
He's tight end.
He's tight end? Okay. One catch. No.
He's a receiver. I said tight end. Skoranek is a wide receiver. Cam Jr. is Connor is a tight end.
Okay. That was next. 1 reception for 6 yards, no touchdowns. Darnell Washington, no receptions. That's through 3 games, guys.
That's what I'm saying. Is this the week we get to see our tight ends flourish? Come about. I mean, we kept all these tight ends. We didn't go after a number 2 wide receiver. Is this the week that the tight ends flourish? Have we been sandbagging? That's the question I want to be answered.
Yeah. Yeah. Could this be, hopefully, have we been sandbagging? No. No.
No.
We
Not
since
even
last
on the
year,
music?
yeah, Art's been sandbagging last year and 3 games into this year so far, but this is the game he's going to break it out.
I've been waiting for this moment.
20
when we're in
games
Dublin.
in,
Finally use
it's
those tight
time.
ends.
It's time, TA. Let's go.
So what you're saying is instead of Renegade, we're going to need Phil Collins' song, I Can Feel It Calling in the Air Tonight.
Here this morning.
Hold on. Is that our new song?
That's
And
it.
everybody saying, move, hold on.
They're playing that instead of Renegade.
That's it. Something in the air this morning.
I mean, but we need to see this offense do something. It's got to.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to.
Yeah.
And we can't continue to blame it on the offensive line either.
I agree. All right. Let's couple quick questions round the horn. Will DK Metcalf have a big game?
He's got to.
Yeah. He's got to, man. I mean,
okay.
He's just got to catch the ball this time because if he drops it, we're screwed.
Patrick Queen have a great game.
I mean,
he's got to too.
I'm praying he does because that would really help our run defense if he can actually tackle Jordan Mason.
Okay. Third question. Will Chris Boswell be able to shut off Netflix and get out and kick a field goal this game?
Probably more times than he wants to, and he'll have to finish that movie he was watching in the hotel room.
You got to wrap that one up, boss.
All
right.
Yeah, kicking 6 field goals like he did last year to beat the Ravens.
What's DJ saying? Isn't that Sunday Night Football song? That's right. It is.
It is.
DJ, TA was way ahead of you on this one, man. Why do you think he brought that song up?
Hey, I'm just glad somebody's listening and paying attention. I mean, TA doesn't come up with this stuff just for the hell of it. You know what I mean?
Love you, DJ. Oh, man. Wish you were closer, man. We'd get together for beer more often. And maybe throw fly line in the water, too.
You know what I love about that, though, is
do.
Santana's wife is the one who plays the drums. Did you know that?
Is that right? Carlos Santana's wife?
Yeah, is the one playing the drums in that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Chris Stapleton, of course, is a singer and doing a fantastic job. But, it's kind of interesting. But I didn't want to digress. I just wanted to throw that out there.
That's good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, let's wrap it up with put our stamp on it with our prediction. Since you got me first, I already said what the score was. I'm taking the Steelers 22-20 and we'll cover. Well, more than cover.
I hope so.
Yep. And then Boss, I'm still saying Boss still gets to finish his show on Netflix. No field goals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll be let's see. I'll go with us 21, Vikings 14. I mean, once again, it's going to be a low-scoring, close game, especially with Carson Wentz starting. You're hoping you can stop Justin Jefferson. Hopefully, they get the tight ends involved. I would like to see Pat Farmer actually get a touchdown this week. That would be nice to see. Maybe Jonas well, and we can, get a tough win, overseas for once.
Interesting tidbit there, TA. It's also the drummer. She's also the drummer for Lenny Kravitz.
Ooh, interesting.
Yes, you're
That's
absolutely
why
right.
she looked familiar. Okay.
See, you didn't believe me. You had to fact check me, didn't you?
Oh, you know what I thought she was? Think back to the Prince days. What was her name? She was a drummer for Prince.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Going back to Purple Rain.
Yeah, yeah. Anyhow. All right. So you got 21-14 hijacker.
Yeah.
TA, what are you going with, bud?
All right. Look, TA is a little concerned about this game. I know I got to make this quick, JT. I cannot get over the fact that the Vikings are 8-0 in international play. 4 in the preseason, 4 in the regular season. The Vikings actually lead the season against us 10-9. We not only have Hargrave on the other end, which we know ex-Steelers have been a killer to us for a long time. We also got to go up against Flores, who wants to show a little extra something against us as well.
You know it. You know it.
Absolutely. So I started adding all these up, and it's not looking very good for the home team at this point in time. But yet, I can't help but feel old Danny boy is up there looking and peeking through the clouds, knowing all the things he started dating clear back to the 70s when he was looking for equality, trying to bring jobs, trying to put an end to the IRA war, that this is the game he had pushed for his entire lifetime. We have one chance, one opportunity to get the spaghetti off of our shoestrings, JT. We can't miss this opportunity. I've got to go with the Steelers in a very nail-biting game, close game, 34-31. And that's going to go either way. Either Vikings win or the Steelers win.
You can't go either way.
But
one of those two teams, I predict, will win.
I'm going to take my Steelers. But, man, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous.
Well, don't be. I'm sure we got us fired up for the Dublin game. We'll win somehow, some way.
So pick a side.
I'm gonna pick the Steelers 34-31.
All right.
You better. You have
That's a commitment there. What do you got, DJ?
I committed.
You committed. Andre, you still with us? Give me your prediction, man. Larry's.
How about Larry? Larry probably has to
47.
Nothing again.
Hey, We Productions. Thanks for tuning in. We should have had you on earlier. All right, TJ.
What's DJ got?
He's got, let's see.
Let me pull it up.
27-24 us. On there, not yet. We Production, what's your score, man? What's your prediction? All right, let's see. While we're waiting for these guys' predictions, what are you guys' plans for the game, man?
Hey, we're going international, baby. 9:30 in the morning at TA's house. We got some breakfast burritos with some authentic international green chili to smother all over the top of it as we break open some brewskis to get ready to enjoy our breakfast and a victory.
Question is, will those brewskis be green?
That would be a negatory because that does not necessarily agree with TA's bowels.
Oh.
Just like red number 7 or whatever. Yeah.
Right. Mustard
Green
number 5.
Number 13 does not work.
Oh, yellow number 5. No.
Yeah, thanks for letting me know that, TA. I'll send you over some of those when I'm pissed at you. Got it.
I appreciate it, man.
So we got mimosas queued up, and then we're definitely going to be doing some breakfast on the Blackstone.
Sounds fun.
Breakfast on the Blackstone with mimosas, and who knows where it'll go from there. Maybe a little shot of Jameson to kick the game off.
All I know is I can foresee a nap about 1 o'clock for tea.
Oh yeah. I can foresee it too. By the time regular season games rolls around, we'll be like, good night. I'll see
you got a bye week to recuperate before.
That's true. That's true. Let's power through it, right? Like they do up at Penn State.
Yep. That's what we do.
Yeah. Church then game. Early service, DJ.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Early service, I'll tell you. DJ, you bring up a good point. Will the Catholic churches in Pittsburgh be playing the Steelers game Will they have a full mass or a half mass? How will that look like in Pittsburgh on Sunday morning?
Hard to say. Then victory lap on the Harley. And I saw a picture of it. Nice looking ride. Yes, DJ has it out.
DJ, we got to go riding, brother.
Yeah. All right, Steeler Nation. Hey, we got predictions. We got it in. Let's go Steelers. Looking forward to it. Early Sunday morning. We got a whole day's worth of football. And then don't forget some good football for you Penn State fans out there. Oregon, Penn State, and a white hot up in State College, dude. You going up there, producer?
Nah. Tickets were too much for me.
Yeah. Always are. The tailgating's still fun, though.
Yeah.
All right, Steeler Nation. Thanks for tuning in. DJ, Weed Productions. Good luck over in Ireland as we kick Vikings butts. But we'll eat our words if we don't, and we'll be critical of why we didn't come Monday on our post game. So have a good weekend, everyone. Careful of the hot tub. TA, producer. Peace.
Yep.
Hey, to our Gale.
Check back next week into the Steelers Realm.